Okay, welcome to this weather update. I know it's like really late, 12:30 at night here, but we have some strong winds occurring tonight now, and we have a wind gust up to 43 miles an hour at LaGuardia right now. East northeast 35, gusting to 43. So really intense winds going on out there. Long Beach has a wind gust up to 27. Looks like they got a gust at Manhattan Beach up to 35 miles an hour. Looks like this site here at Stony Brook, 43 mile an hour wind gust. So this is the kind of things are getting kind of windy out there right now. So we're starting to see these winds really start to pick up. 30 mile an hour wind gust. Yes, 48. That's pretty chilly. So we're really seeing the winds pick up. 29 miles an hour, 26 miles an hour. Another 29 mile an hour gust at Cutchogue. So these are some pretty strong winds. 33 mile an hour wind gust at Gilgo. This buoy here is reporting a northeast wind at 29, gusting to 36. Waves up 10.2 feet. So quite a bit of wind out there. 35 mile an hour wind gust at Manhattan Beach. We've got a 39 mile an hour wind gust at Robbins Reef. Let's look at New Jersey because they're getting the wind pretty bad too. Oh boy. Yeah, they're really getting it bad. 42 mile an hour wind at South Seaside Park. A 40 mile an hour wind gust at Seaside Heights. Because again, when they have an east wind in Jersey, it's nothing it's just coming right across the ocean. A 33 mile an hour wind gust at Lakehurst. So this is really causing some issues with these winds. 28 miles an hour in Old Bridge. So really strong winds out there. And we're getting the rain obviously coming down. We're going to look at the radar right now. Let's look at the radar here and see what we got going on out there right now. Wind advisory has now been posted, not surprisingly. You can see we also got this really heavy rain, particularly out east here over Suffolk County, parts of Nassau. Some really absolutely pouring rain. No lightning with it. I don't think there's any lightning, but we'll check. Oh, there's some lightning offshore. There you go. So there's some convection offshore. Not over us, but we do have that. And let's look at power outages. We have about 1,000. Just make this a little small so you can see that. 1,672 people without power on Long Island right now. Most of the outages on the North Shore, like in Great Neck, Old Westbury. Looks like there's some around Oyster Bay. Oh, large outage in Oyster Bay. Yeah, here we go. So this is probably the biggest outage that's going on right now in Oyster Bay and East Norwich. Surprisingly, North Shore always loses power. We do have a few outages in the middle of the island. Here's one in Farmingdale. So if the winds like this, you're going to see power outages for sure that are going to be causing issues. Jersey Central Power and Light. Let's look at the outage map there. Let's get a map. Of course, you put that up there, and it's not the first thing, but they are also having problems. 4,302 people without power. We're looking at the hardest hit areas here with the wind, and you see they have some outages in looks like I forgot where that is. Waretown. Some small outages around Toms River, Brick Township, Lavalette, Mantalooking, Freehold. Actually, there's a large outage around here, which I believe this is Manalapan, or it's Old. This is Old Bridge actually. So Old Bridge, that's Old Bridge or Manalapan. Yeah, they're starting to see some outages too as a result of these winds causing some. You got to remember the trees have leaves on them now, so more likely you're going to have branches break off and go onto power lines, causing power outages due to this wind. So that is what we have for you right now with the weather. Again, a stormy night tonight with the rain and the wind coming down, and we're getting quite a bit of rain out there. Actually, I want to put that thing back up here again with the rainfall totals so we can look at this for a minute. So we can look at the rainfall totals. Go to historical precipitation. I'll roll this back to yesterday. Actually, it's still on Friday. Okay. Roll this back to 2 o'clock this afternoon. Let's see how much rain we've gotten so far across Long Island. Look at that. We're already over an inch in some areas. 1.15 inch amounts in northeastern Nassau. 1.03. So we have 3/4 of an inch to inch of rain. Suffolk County really getting a lot of rain, and that's exactly where it's needed. 1.35 at MacArthur Airport. It's still raining, so we're going to probably get over 2 inches of rain. It's much needed. Mattatuck at 2.18. So most areas of Long Island over an inch of rain right now. Let's look at the city. Maybe a little less there. We got a little, 0.94 JFK, 1.03 in Central Park. So they're getting it too. Jersey also looks like parts of North Jersey, an inch and a half. Let's see how we're doing down in the Ocean County area, 1.62 in Toms River. So everybody's seeing over an inch of rain. It's much needed, and the rain's going to continue. We're going to see a lot of rain, and May's drought is pretty much a distant memory right now. So the main issue we'll have to deal with, of course, is the wind, which is causing power outages. So there'll be scattered power outages throughout the area. That's going to be it for this update.